September 20 in the year of 2023. This month is gradually telling us, hey, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Anyway, the matter why I carry come for now this early morning. Now make on here waiting MAZI TINUBU talk about the IGBOS and the BIAFRANS. This man, it seems like he's an unrepentant soul. I be unrepentant soul. According to my English people, where they speak English, you know, say me, I know Sabi Oyibo. Now, grammar me, they take knack my own, but sometimes I mix some with some English where I don't cram for my head. So, my good people, I beg go make on here waiting this our sister talk concerning the love of Abado, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the Igbos and also to the southeast. And also, so this man love the southeast like this. And since he assumed office, this one is more than 3 months now. He have never said anything concerning the issue of MAZI Namdekano. Yet, you come out to tell me that he loved the southeast. He loved the Igbos. I doubt that, my sister. You are just doing this one now to cover your ass because you are being appointed to work under his administration. Because everybody now juicy appointment they find. Once they get the juicy appointment, every other thing remains a history. So you are coming to tell us, say MAZI Agbado, he loved the southeast, he loved the Igbos, while he has never said anything. All his visit, he don't travel abroad, go to the north, go to the south, go to the southwest. Why he never come to southeast to see our Igwes and our Obas? We are not among the geopolitical zone. They don't minus us from that Nigeria. Then let the Biafrans go, as simple as that. I don't even understand what is happening in this contraption called Nigeria. Anyway, my good people of Biafra, now here we take the make on us use this one, they step down until we come back with another blockbuster. Other headlines we have here is we don't get a full text. The full petition of MAZI B2B's petition in the Supreme Court, seeking the removal of Tinubu as the president of the Fulani Control Government of Nigeria. This one a part of the headline and a part of the issue that we're going to treat today. Bandits for Zamfara State, they don't tax a community, say they must pay tax to them. Say they don't need to pay any tax to the government because government cannot protect them. Say now them will be the bandit, now them go still attack and also protect them. So now they are being tasked communities to avoid attacks in Zamfara State, and they are complying with all these things. And we say we have a country called Nigeria, we have government. We don't have a government in place, so they're gonna hear this one the way how the thing take be. Anyway, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, make we go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. Let us read in between the lines to know what this our sister is saying and how MAZI Agbado take love the Southeasterners. Hey, even myself, when I see the headline, I was shocked. I said, what? You don't do that thing. Anyway, every man and every woman, then they find out how the thing want to take favor them. Because once you don't get to the seat of power, no coming out. And they need to solidify it. Yo, this Oyibo, I beg, do I get the Oyibo correct? If I don't get them correct, I beg, help me correct them in the comment section. Let us go straight to the reason why we're here. But before that, remember, you need to subscribe, like, comment, and do what? And share my message to every of your cronies, your counterpart, or even your colleagues and brothers and sisters, with family members. May them get to know. Waiting this our sister the talk concerning Agbado. It seems like Agbado don't send him. So come tell these people, say, me, I love honor. But we cannot conclude yet until we read in between the lines. Let us go there. On a good morning, my wonderful people. The senior special assistant to the Bola Ahmed Tinubu on community development, Chairman Weze, this one sounds like Enugu State, says her principal loved the Southeast and the Igbos. She disclosed this in a thank you letter to the president, to the Presdo, on Tuesday, September 19, after she was appointed as the presidential aide. Mwezi described her appointment as the inclusiveness of Ndibo in the current political equation and promised to utilize her office to reform and revitalize the Southeast. If the people will be governors and senators could not do anything, ordinary political appointee, you want to revitalize the Southeast, all these ones are promises without fulfillment. We don't see all these ones since a long time in Bolivia. She also appreciated the Minister of Works and the immediate past governor of Ebonyi State, where he named David Mweze Umahi. Okay, oh, this one now, sister self. For tell me now. For tell me now for his support, tutelage, and mentorship. Okay, this one now, sister of David Umahi. The letter reads, I most humbly wish to extend my heartfelt appreciation and unreserved gratitude to the President of the Fulani Government of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the privilege of bestowing me the honor and opportunity to serve as a senior special assistant to the President on Community Development, Southeast. Your Excellency, sir, the opportunity to be part of your historic and transformative administration has been an extraordinary experience and highlights of my career. With utmost gratitude and humility, I wholeheartedly accept this mandate. More importantly, special tribute must be paid to Mr. President's ingenious decision to carve out a community development lifeline for the Southeast, which, according to her, has spelled a tale of reassurance to NDIGBO worldwide as to their inclusiveness in the current political equation. I reserve a special thanks also to my mentor, the Honorable Minister of Works and immediate past governor of Ebonyi State, Senator Dr. David Umahi Nweze, on whose wings, support, tutelage, and mentorship I have soared to this height. Na person wey no person na, imam that is what is being called. As I take on this task before me, I assure you, our leaders, that I shall consult widely on now best to proceed with our common agenda of reform and revitalization for NDIGBO and the Southeast in general. My team and I will continue to lean on and count on the wisdom of the present and the past Igbo allies. We will listen attentively to your concerns, expectations, and admonitions. We came as your servants, you, our masters, and we would at all times listen and heed your advice. As I took a census of the individual and collective show of support, goodwill, and solidarity that have greeted my appointment, particularly by my friends, family, and loyalists, I make an unswearing resolve to honor your trust. Indeed, Mr. President, our debt to your courage and vision is immeasurable. In thanking you, once again for finding me worthy of this appointment, I greatly look forward to supporting you and working with you as you wisely steer our country toward the envisaged El Dorado and renewed shege that we are facing now. I beg, help me add it on your statement, because you people cannot say the truth. Always lies upon lies. That is why the country can never be better. I am confident that by the special grace of Chineke, according to her, and with your continuing prayers and support of the people of the Southeast, a new visitor beckons on the Southeast zone. According to what in her name said, Chika Abichoma Nweze, coming from all the way from Ebonyi State, the capital of Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State. Full text of P2B's appeal seeking TINUBU's removal from office. P2B, stop wasting your finance, your money, and time. This is not going to work. As the tribunal appeal was brought over, that is the same way that the so-called Supreme Court will also be brought over. They have the money. They are sitting on the seat of power. How do you think you can overturn that election with empty-handed or empty pocket? Come on, my dear. Just have a rethink, okay? And go and find yourself something doing, because as for being the president of Nigeria, an Igbo man, that one may be in 2000. When all these fools must have died and forgotten. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, in the February 25th, 2023 election, Peter Gringoli, will be on Tuesday filed an appeal at the Supreme Court seeking to nullify the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of the Fulani Control Government of Nigeria. Okute News recalled that the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal on the 6th of September will be Wednesday 2023 affirmed TINUBU as the president or uphold his election victory. The Presidential Tribunal struck out petitions of Obi and the Labour Party, including that of PDP, his counterparty. The 5-man member panel of the tribunal also unanimously struck out 2 other appeals filed by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and the Allied People's Movement, APM. Haruna Samani, who led the panel, held that all 3 petitions were devoid of merit, according to him. He said they don't have what they call locus standi. That is the English they always use to confuse the gullibles. In his notice of appeal, Obi said the Presidential Election Petition Court erred in law and thereby reached a wrong conclusion when it dismissed the petition he lodged to challenge the outcome of the presidential selection. He maintained that the 5-man panel of the tribunal, led by Justice Haruna Simon Samani, carried out a miscarriage of justice against him when it held that he did not specify polling units where irregularities occurred during the election. He further faulted the Presidential Election Petition Court for dismissing his case on the premise that he did not specify the figures of votes or scores that were allegedly suppressed or inflated in favor of the ruling APC, TINUBU, and the ruling All Poverty Congress Party. Obi also accused the panel of erring in law when he relied on paragraphs 41D, subsection 2 and 54 of the first schedule of the Electoral Act of 2022 to strike out paragraphs of his petition. Download the full text of Obi's appeal here if you really want to hear and read everything in between the lines the way it is. This one are the few. Why go feel give on because of time and because of space, because I don't want my broadcast to be that long. I always promise my people that it's going to be short, so that anyone who started it will continue to fix it. Bandits in Zamfara State don't collect taxes from the communities. What I'm trying to do is there is no government. There are the government in place in Zamfara State, whereby that particular state is receiving what they call revenue from government, both even security vote and the rest of them. All of them goes into a personal pocket. Zamfara, that is high in gold. This is what we are facing. Now the communities are paying taxes to the bandits so that they will go to their farm in peace and come back in peace and sleep with 2 eyes closed in a country that have a government. It is painful. Bandits have reportedly levied 3 communities in Shinkafi local government area of Zamfara State, northwest Nigeria, 3 million naira each, Chideke, about $3,000, to be paid to a notorious bandit kingpin known as Dambo Kolo to avert attacks by the group terrorizing the communities. There are reports that the levy is a fine against the communities for providing information to security operatives by residents in the Kamarawa, Sabowa Kamarawa, and Gede, which led to the arrest of Dambo Kolo's brother Abdullahi. While the state governor, Dawood Lawal, has maintained a stance against negotiating with terrorists, local sources claim that the payment was made to ensure the safety of the whole communities. Wahala no dey finish. Residents who spoke anonymously said the arrest of Abdullahi triggered tension in the communities, with the Dambo Kolo claiming that individuals from the communities betrayed his brother. In an effort to broker peace, community elders engaged in negotiation with the terrorists. Eventually, Dambo Kolo agreed to accept a reduced sum of 3 million naira from his initial demand of 6 million naira each person or each head as compensation for the perceived betrayal. And the government of the day were there clapping hands, traveling to New York and the rest of them, giving fake promises here and there. And you want us to support you. Ugu Ulomakbae, peace advocate and human rights activist Basharu Guyawa highlighted that such protection levies have become commonplace in eastern Sokoto and Zamfara State. While the communities have reportedly complied with the demands, concerns remains about the bandits' commitment to refraining from future attacks. New SNG report. So my wonderful people, the Nigerian people, the Biafran people, you are from Africa, all to the world. Now this one, I that they pass through in those so-called Zamfara state, where we have government of the day who claims I'm going to eradicate poverty. Nigeria have no reason to be poor. Where is the insecurity? I mean, where is the security to protect people's lives and property so that they will hustle on their own, not minding the shortcomings of the government? And you are there making noise every here and there. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, make gonna help me share this message, like, comment, and then subscribe to my channel for better experience next time. I'm coming back again with another blockbuster. That's what it's supposed to be. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Please share this message. It is very, very important.